Okay, friends and neighbors, continuing on with our adventures. Underneath the green cover is a Fender Vibro Champ. I got this at the auction too. This is mine. The volume was turned to max. That's always... Treble was turned to max. That's a little disconcerting. Bass was turned to max. And speed and intensity were all turned to max. That's great. On my auction notes it said it just makes noise. It's got a Alnico speaker, looks like. Don't know if that's the original one or not. Does it have tubes? Yeah, there's the tubes. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay, and we got a power cord that is, well, it's a grounded one that they put one of these on there. Okay, and it looks like somebody made some kind of creative method to plug an external speaker in. The auctioneer proclaims just makes noise. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see if it just makes noise. I think this is going to need a... If we get this going, it's going to need a vibrato pedal, because they don't have one here. It's a single RCA pedal, so we'll have to source one of those. But, they already turned it on before we got here, so I guess if it didn't explode, it's not going to. And did you all get to see me on camera finally? Yeah, I usually don't like to show up on camera. Alright. On. Okay. Can I see some tube glow? I do see some tube glow. At least on the 6v6. Yeah, I see tube glow on 2 of those. Okay. So that's a start. It's not humming. When I turn it all the way up, I get hiss. Okay, this... I don't know why they said just makes noise. This sounds like it actually works. I mean, it sounds like a normal amp to me. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Hear that when I tap on it? Ding, ding, ding. It sounds like a loose or bad tube. Okay, well that's... sounds like a working amplifier. Okay, could it be that this thing is actually working fine? Did I actually buy an amp in original condition that isn't all jacked up, or was somebody here ahead of me servicing it, or what? for something I just bought at the auction in unknown condition. I think we're off to a really good start. So I think I should open this up anyway and probably remove their speaker modification. Maybe find out what kind of speaker belongs in here, if this is the real thing or this is, you know, some aftermarket whatever. I don't know. I'm not a whiz-bang Fender expert here, but we'll figure it out. That's what the internet's for. Okay, boys and girls, so taking a look, I am not the first monkey in this jungle. Somebody has definitely been here before me, but that's not in a bad way. That's probably why we didn't have any hum, why we have fresh electrolytic caps in here. They used some radial caps and put them in. Not exactly what I would do, but it's, you know, although it's not my style, it's certainly not wrong. Didn't do a bad job at all. So that's cool. I think I can actually just give this a bath. As far as that speaker goes, I believe that is the original speaker. If not, it's at least the original style speaker. It was supposed to be an Oxford Alnico, and the little Fender special design speaker thing magnet is missing. So basically I'm going to test the tubes and give it a bath. I don't see that there's anything else I have to do here. Okay, so that's the speaker. That checks out as a Vibro Champ speaker, and the code on it is 465, meaning Oxford, 7707, meaning July of 1977. Okay, now we know. Let's give this thing a bath. This is a non-repair repair. We're going to test the tubes, give it a bath, and I think we're going to be good. Maybe straighten out a couple knobs. That's a win. Okay, so I did some tube testing, and the Sylvania 12AX7 that was in the amp got a fail grade, and the Teletone brand 6V6 got a fail grade. So obviously, you know, when we were kind of rapping on the top, I was hearing boing, boing, boing. Well, probably one of those two is microphonic. But if they don't pass the Orange Devo, I won't let them in an amp that's going away to a customer. I mean, I've had RCA tubes and stuff that work fine. I mean, they work fine in the circuit. I couldn't tell there's anything wrong with them. You put them in the Orange Devo and it just says they fail. And what's funny is if you let them sit around and just, like, you know, let the amp cook for a while, they'll start to hiss and pop. And I don't know if there's some kind of magic in that test, but it seems to weed out whatever. I'm just going to trust it. So I have a couple of replacement tubes for this amp. Okay, so for our Vibro Champ, we had to clean it. We did find out this is the original speaker based on date codes found on the transformer and the speaker. I had years of 77 and I believe 78, it's a guess. So we know for sure this is late 70s, so we're just going to go with that. We had one microphonic tube when we started, because remember I used to tap on it like that and it'd go ding 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 ding. Doesn't do that anymore because we changed two tubes that did not pass our tester. Why they didn't pass our tester, I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but we put in two good vintage tubes that we had laying around in the bins. So we're still running all US tubes, which is cool. So yeah, it did not need too much, and then we removed somebody's little additional external speaker modification. This is expecting a 4 ohm speaker, and to put an extra speaker jack on there to, you know, try and reduce those ohms some more is not really safe for the transformer. You just don't want to mess with that. So I clipped out Buddy's modification, and now we're ready to rock and roll. And then we can get some tremolo low low, because that's what this does, right? camera has automatic microphone level, so when it's tremoloing a lot, it sounds like a little, and when it's doing it moderately, it sounds like it's barely doing it at all. But if I remember the right chords, huh? Cool. So yeah, it's a single 6V6 212AX7s. Really nice low noise floor. It's feeling good, sounding good. Whoever worked on it before me had a little bit of different style than I do, but I don't fault the work. They didn't do anything to break it, unless that was the guy who added the speaker jack, which I don't think an amp technician would do that, but the world may never know. So yeah, I got the Vibro Champ, and it's got a little vinyl cover for it, and it's ready to sell. Groovy, groovy.